हिम्मत से रहिए। इस देश को आप जैसे नौजवानों की ज़रूरत है। अपनी तकरीर इस बात पर ख़त्म करूँगा कि इंशाअल्लाह इस पर्ल्स एकेडमी से, क्योंकि मैं मराठवाड़ा से पहला बैरिस्टर बना, इंशाअल्लाह अब आने वाले वक्त में इस पर्ल्स एकेडमी से बैरिस्टर्स, लॉयर्स, जजेस ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा निकलेंगे और इसमें मैं हमारे डायरेक्टर of Pearls Academy, Sohail sir, Honorable Principal sir, Headmistress Madam, inspiration to many, Munir sir, members of the teaching and non-teaching staff, dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As we all have gathered here to celebrate India's 77th independence, today I would like to begin by wishing you all a very happy Independence Day. And when I say this, I remember the freedom fighters who fought for our nation with the values of communal harmony, secularism, brotherhood, and to make India a great country. When I was coming here with the students for this flag hoisting event, I remembered my school days when I used to be amongst you, and I used to be waiting for the flag hoisting and as soon as the function can get over and I can go back. So I won't keep you long, but I would like to share some points that I think is significant in today's atmosphere. Our great country attained freedom with the values of what I just mentioned, but under the leadership of our great leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, and many leaders like Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. And when our country attained freedom, we were given a magnificent constitution, which is the Constitution of India, which was drafted under the leadership of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. And it is his efforts and the members of the drafting committee that has given us the right to establish education institutions like this, which I believe as an Aurangabadi now I can say that I am proud of, that we have an institution like Pearls Academy. I would like to congratulate the management of Pearls Academy that you have established an institution that I can for sure, inshallah, by confidence say that will guarantee young minds that will shape not only the city or state, but our country and the world. When I see these students who are coming and delivering their performance, speaking about how great India is, I would like to say that we need to remember the great educationists of our city, leaders like Dr. Rafiq Zakaria Sahab, who established an institution like Rafiq Zakaria Campus, Maulana Azad College. Though it's a higher education institution, but an institution that has led to students who have made not only our city proud, but also the state as well as our nation. We have products of Maulana Azad College, of MGM, of schools like Urdu Education Society, which was established by Azim Sahab, and many leaders who worked for the benefit of our city and our people and our community. When I came here and I saw this institution, I remembered one of the finest leaders, Amanullah Motiwala Sahab. May Allah grant him Jannah and elevate his status, because today the seeds that he sowed at that time, I think, has been benefiting the community today in this institution. I strongly believe that we need to have leaders like these in our younger generation. And I would urge all the students here, because when I was listening to the speeches, I could hear English, students speaking in English, Marathi, Hindi, multilingual. This is a skill that is a very important one, and we need to accept this and adopt in our day-to-day lives. I will encourage all the students that remember, today as we celebrate our Independence Day, we need to remember our freedom fighters. But at the same time, we need to remember our local leaders like Amanullah Mutiwala Sahab, like Abdul Azim Sahab, like Dr. Rafiq Zakaria Sahab, and also state leaders like Barrister Abdurrahman Antule Sahab, who gave us the vision to develop the community and the state. I really hope that the students who are sat in this gathering today, we will have some of our leaders in the future who will walk on the footsteps of our former leaders. I would encourage you all that please consider, whichever fields that you are going to, you can choose whichever you have passion in, but develop some skills in communication where you can become good lawyers. Today, the country and the world needs good advocates who are working for justice. The whole world is seeing that there are people around, and the atmosphere is that we all feel that injustice is gaining and it's increasing at a large scale. But having the right advocates who uphold the Constitution will not only protect the rights of ourselves but also the marginalized poor communities. So we all need to remember that, okay, you want to become a doctor, teacher, engineer, architect, whatever field you choose, but please do read the Indian Constitution. I would request the management here that if you could please start this syllabus of having the Indian Constitution, getting our young students familiar with the Constitution and what the values and what is the objectives of our Constitution, so that they get inspiration and they can also consider this area of profession. I'm actually short of words in praising this management of the school, because mashallah, the way everything is organized, and I was told that this event has been organized by students only. So I would like to congratulate all the students who have organized this wonderful event. And as I said, I won't take much of your time, but I would say that in this atmosphere of darkness and where we are given the perception that someone is better and someone is less, I would say that we need to have three things, which are: we must have self-confidence, we must have willpower, and we must have the right intention to do work, that is to do good for the community. I would request you all that whatever academic studies you are doing, whatever Islamic teachings you are learning, make sure that you implement in your life. And the basic thing that I would request you all to have is your full trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To imbibe the teachings and values of the Holy Quran and also the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the values of the Indian Constitution. I would urge you all that please हिम्मत से रहिए. इस देश को आप जैसे नौजवानों की जरूरत है. ये आपकी जो आइडेंटिटी आप लोग यहाँ पर प्रोटेक्ट करते हुए काम कर रहे हैं, ये इसलिए क्योंकि हमारे हिंदुस्तान का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बड़ा है और हमें चाहिए कि हम हिंदुस्तान की कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पर पूरा भरोसा रखते हुए हिंदुस्तान की डेमोक्रेसी को किस तरह मजबूत कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए हम सब मिलकर काम करें. मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि मेरे यहाँ आने से मैं आप में एक उम्मीद जगाऊं कि आप लोगों में, मैं जानता हूँ कि माशाल्लाह आपके पास नीट की प्रिपरेशंस हो रही हैं, आईआईटी की प्रिपरेशंस हो रही हैं, लेकिन हमारे पास अच्छे पॉलिटिशियंस की ज़रूरत है, अच्छे लीडर्स की ज़रूरत है, अच्छे एजुकेशनिस्ट की ज़रूरत है और सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छे वकील की ज़रूरत है, अच्छे जजेस की ज़रूरत है. तो मेरी उम्मीद है कि मैं अपनी तकरीर इस बात पर ख़त्म करूँगा कि इंशाअल्लाह इस पर्ल्स एकेडमी से, क्योंकि मैं मराठवाड़ा से पहला बैरिस्टर बना, इंशाअल्लाह अब आने वाले वक्त में इस पर्ल्स एकेडमी से बैरिस्टर्स, लॉयर्स, जजेस ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा निकलेंगे. और इसमें मैं मैनेजमेंट को अपील करूंगा कि यहाँ पर कहीं पर भी میرے لائق کوئی بھی خدمت ہوں گی انشاءاللہ I'll be happy to help. جزاک اللہ خیر. Thanks for everyone for giving your patience.